All right, greetings. Join us. All right, we're going to messages and to the Q&A. All right, blessings. Greetings, it's Archangel Michael. Sending you healings, any blessings. Yes, for the coming year to 2023 energy. There's, of course, new timelines. Of course, or well, actually, timelines are being left in this year before midnight. So yeah, it's time to do your rituals to let go of any attacks or anything that's going on, because this year is going to not take everything away, but take some things away, that so you can have a new year altogether. So some of you actually might feel it. If you're going through attacks this year, you might feel it less going into the next year, which is good. So the strings are as strong as they used to be. So, all right, sending healings, blessings. Greetings. We have the Felines. Greetings from Sirius. Sending you energies. There is, yes, of course, a lot of hybrid beings that are here. So there are, cat people that take on reptilian energies, and so they can basically take emotions and increase it. But also you can take the hybridization of other animals also. So, and you're not always seeing. Some are very slow. They have the turtle energies, and vice versa. So there's a mixture of hybridizations here that might not be always thought about. It's difficult to detect as a human, though. But as you go into more of a healing phase, it'll become more apparent, especially the fish beings. A lot of fish beings usually just keep themselves usually. So, well, they move the energies around, but a lot of times they're quiet. It all depends on the situation. So, blessings. Christy, we are the Orion Council. Blessings. I don't believe you. Yes, we don't normally come through this, not like this at least. Greetings to you. We are, yes, there is a galactic politics that's going on around our world, of course, basically for alien beings to hold back, not to bring their energies too close to humanity. Of course, humanity is always reaching out, which is fine. But it's ideas for the human experience and the alien to experience, to keep itself a little bit separate, so we don't influence your reality too much. Of course, there's beings that constantly do it. The ones that test your reality, of course, are in your dimension, basically. I mean, they can appear in your third dimension very easily. Yes, they're in the fourth dimension, but they are very much in the third dimension also. That's why they can manipulate your reality so easily. You can say they got trapped when your world lost its higher vibrational frequencies, and so they've been trapped here, so they just do as they want to until they get discovered, which many of you are discovering those energies and healing them, but there's a great deal to clear. So, and if you see more of your alien roots, your alien realities, that is showing you are making progress of clearing the denseness that's around here. We're here to answer your questions whenever you're ready. Blessings.
Oh, blessings. Greetings, Orion Council. Yeah, this is a rare occurrence. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, greetings.
Just to introduce yourself a little bit, in what capacity are you working with the planet at this moment?
Well, mostly protecting it, but there's different situations that we're involved with. A lot of it is observing, of course, but I mean, if those that incarnate here, we assist them in their reincarnation process.
All right, that's nice to know. At least it's more of a neutral, benevolent kind of energy. So,
Yes.
well, thank you for that, and thank you again for coming in. Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Hello there, Orion Council.
Brings.
What is my connection to you guys? Have any?
Oh, it goes back in your lineage quite a bit. Actually, it does go back to some of your feline incarnations of being curious. Of course, your Orion worlds, the Orion constellation, it's sometimes you can be too curious of what's there. I mean, we have a little bit of everything. We have worlds that are kind and other worlds that are like your world. There's some similarities. So you got to pick. It's like going to a mall. And you get to pick and choose where you go, though. But yeah, you guys, I feel like you got stuck there for a while, a long time ago. Of course, I believe you freed yourself now.
I will check it out later because that sounded like you. Yeah. So any is from anyone, whatever.
Well, I feel like you do bring spirit guides here to assist others, even help replace their guides, especially like your friends, close friends. It seems like you do energy cleansing sometimes, not always. Of course, your guides, I feel like you move them around constantly, actually, from what I can see. And it seems like you're waiting for some timeline to occur. So it's not always showing itself what it is, but there's a timeline that doesn't see it gets close, but then it moves away.
Wow.
Yes.
Poor play. It's not good enough. Okay. Well, thank you, and
Yes.
have with this group.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we got Daria.
Greetings, Orion.
Brings.
Do you have any message on my new year? Something that I should work on or something that I should know?
Well, clearing your heart chakra, seems like there's been people that have, I guess they say backstabbed you in the past, and has not been fully cleared, though, or forgiven, whatever you wish to do.
Okay. Yeah, of course. That is very important.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any other message for me?
Balancing, your chakras. You have a connection to unicorn beings.
Wow.
Yes, it's kind of they open up portals in different realities, and it's something that you can visualize if you like to do a clearing on yourself, see what shows up. Somebody might show up in your field. That knew you as a unicorn.
That shouldn't be there?
No, so somebody that you might know.
Okay. Wow, I hope so. I will check on.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Blessings.
Hey, thank you. Up next, we got Silverclaw. Might be having technical issues. So we'll go back to him, and for the time being, move on to Marvin.
We use Orion Council. I've been having downloads today. I don't know if you guys probably picked up, but I'm thinking it ain't no coincidence. I would like to know about the Kingu clan, and did they use his blood to start off humanity? And was the Kingu Alpha Draconians, or what type of race, and how do they? Just trying to get information because I'm getting a lot of downloads about Kingu and them against On.
Well, you're a part of that. There were African Draconians, but you were a part of that clan, apparently. At least at one time.
So it was two different Alpha Draconian clans that was against each other, and was one of them was our enemy, was their white draconians.
There were some that were white, yes. A lot of them are dark. No, most of them are dark.
What was that part of the what do I have to do with this, and why is this hitting me now? Like they
Because you're a part of that clan, and so you're clearing it. You're a
so that's
part.
part of
I
the
believe you
positive.
died there.
Okay.
More neutral. It doesn't say you're positive or negative.
It was just not taking no sides.
I think you're trying to be good, but it didn't go so well for you.
Well, I'm thinking. Okay, blessings for the first question. Second question. Now, what's the breakdown between? I'm trying to figure out what was the Grays hybrid. They called a Gigi. That was the miner. I'm trying to figure out who was the very first miners that was before. I guess human beings was fashioned. I'm trying to figure out what race were they, and trying to get a personality because I'm pretty sure if you don't got a lot of females that you might want a female and stuff like that and have kids. But I'm just trying to figure out where did the Gigi come from and kind of get a better clarity
Can
of
only go
what the
so
Gigi
much.
was.
There's a Palladian energy. There's only so much we can go into here. We have to
Palladians?
keep going though.
Okay, thank you.
Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings and
Yes,
salutations.
Yes.
My first question is, I'm ready to start growing mushrooms, and I wanted to know how much I should inject from my syringe, like the whole thing or 25%.
It feels like half would be okay.
Mm-hmm. And the rest I could use in the future, probably.
Yes.
Right. I could just store it. Okay, great. What about lighting it? Like lighting the tip with a lighter? Do you think that's recommended at all? Like, is that necessary?
Yes, it should be fine. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, my second question is: any optimistic predictions for me at this time?
Just that you'll make some changes in the coming year, probably a move eventually. You won't go too quick into it, but you will find it, eventually when time's right. You won't rush into it, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I heard like next year or so. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So, yes. Blessings.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we've got Dragon.
Hello, how you doing?
Yes, greetings.
I've been really tired lately. Have I been up to shenanigans in Astral?
Well, it has a lot to do with just a lot of people are just worried about the future. It has a lot to do with it. Many are stressed about what the next year, what's coming in. So it feels like you've been clearing a lot of that out. Or it's not like you're looking for it, but this feels like it's affecting you more than usual. And it is an astral, though. Yes.
Cool. Do you have any messages for me?
A moment. There seem like there are reptilian races that you're talking. That might be another reason why you're tired. Then your astral is talking to some reptilian races too. He's saying negotiate their contracts with the earth to calm things down or find some kind of peace treaty in some form. Of course, many are going through their own, darkness, of course, but it feels like you're trying to bring some more light into the world in some form or another. So that seems like it's before the new year, it seems. That's what we're saying. So, blessings.
All right, thank you. What's up?
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got James.
Hello.
Yes, screams.
I was wondering about a dream I had recently. It's a blonde woman, and she called herself the president of the Pleiades. I was wondering if you could tell me more about that.
But it does seem like there's, it's somebody that you're close with. It does seem like it does have some of the Diana energy is connected to that. So this might be more like Diana brought you to this person, something around those lines. But yes, you've been talking to the president for a while, recently.
So is she like a president is she actually a president of the ladies, or is that not? What do you mean by that?
Well, Diana is just connect. Yeah, the person you're speaking to, yes, is president of the Pleiades. But Diana helped you meet this person, it seems.
Oh, I see. I was wondering, do you have a connection to Joseph Ballone? I think he's called the Black Mozart.
Yes. I feel like there's some kind of jazz energy or something like that connected to it. Yes. Like a brother energy. Well, you have like a soul contract with that being. So yes.
I was wondering, I had a dream on December the 2nd, and I think Galatia was in that, and I feel like that's related. Like the three of us are somehow related to that.
Yeah, the person was playing music or some kind of you like had a night together, night music or something like that was happening there. Yes. So they get together. Yes.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, very cool. Up next, we got Lewis. He might be having technical issues too. I see he's off mute, but I don't hear any audio. You might want to log off and log back in. Yeah. So for the time being, while he sorts that out, we'll move on to Michael.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Yes, I was wanting to know, there's a lot of stuff going on at the house, and my dad, I was wanting to know if he's going to be able to live and sign this loan so we can get this house fixed. Do you see that happening and moving to a better situation?
Well, yes, but getting him to sign something is he might have to sign it for him at his state, or find some way of making that work, because he feels he's kind of out of it at this time.
Yes, he is.
There's some way around that.
Okay, I just want to make sure he's going to be around long enough. We just found out today, so hopefully.
Oh, yeah, he'll be around enough for you to.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's not going to leave just. No, he's not going to leave just like that. He's holding on, as you can see.
All right, my second question is about my cat Lyra. She's just been jumping like all in my face. I don't know if she's okay or help or anything, but she's just been all around. So I
she's just clearing your energy.
Good.
She's just moving energy. She's just moving beings away from you, kicking them away. So she just bringing good vibrations to you.
Wow,
that's
I need
all.
it.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, they can get kind of annoying sometimes.
No, I love it.
That's good. But yeah, that's all it is. Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Blessings.
Very nice. Up next we got Lewis again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect. Hello. Okay, so my first question is, I'm always seeing movement at the corner of my eye, always seeing something. Is it just my imagination, or am I actually seeing something?
No, you're seeing different beings. Sometimes it's ghost beings, sometimes it's alien beings. So no, that is accurate. I think you do see reptilian beings every now and then.
Okay, that answers a lot of questions.
Yeah,
and
you're right on it. Yeah.
Well, to the next chapter anyway. So my next question is, can you see if I'm having any blockages or even benefits that I'm channeling from other lifetimes I'm kind of working on? Or
Well, it feels like you're connected to Andromedan energies and also Lyra. It feels like you're part of some of the Lyran wars in your ancient past, but you are very open, so that's good. So,
Okay.
so the Lyra, you probably heard myths about what happened to Lyra in its past. It was like extremely positive, and then it was taken over by other beings. But you're around during that time. So,
Yeah, and thank you. I'll look into that. Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we've got Mary.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I would like to ask about there's times when I'm going to sleep, when I'm not totally in a sleep state, I start thinking in information, and if information starts coming to me, it's about things that I don't normally think about. The thoughts work out. The thoughts work out kind of like a reason and or a solution to things that's in my life that's relevant to me. Then I get a feeling of that, well, that's just great, because that helps, even though I can't remember all of it, but yet I do know I do know that it's deeper. I don't know what those are. It's strange.
Well, you're connected to your higher self, your astral self. So you have all the knowledge in the higher realms. So you're getting what you feel comfortable with to remember here.
Okay.
So it doesn't, so that's why you don't remember certain. That's okay if you don't remember. You're still protecting your energy due to your situation there.
So, secondly, quickly, I saw, it was like I was in, I would call a meditative state. I saw a huge flood of light. It just come. I'm feeling presence now. I saw a huge flood of light as the light of God's source. It came through my front door, and it flooded like water. The beautiful light, peaceful, beautiful, powerful light come flooding in my front door, not the back kitchen door, my front door. And it was like the God source light, and it come through it, and the light flooded into the other rooms of my whole home. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, you're connected to your source. But one of the reasons reincarnated here was to understand, the opposite of source, the dark realms. So you're used to being, like at the 12th dimension.
Yeah.
And so that's why you live the polar opposite here.
Yes.
So the more you understand that, the less of the negative you have to live. You basically are working on a balance.
Yes.
So, but yes, that's showing you home is connected to you, though. It's ready to come through, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, blessings, and thank you so much.
Yes, many blessings. Yes.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you. I definitely got balance too as well with that. And we go through all these tests. It's only, fair sometimes to get a little help.
I'll listen to tomorrow.
Yeah, just listen later.
Right. Thank you. Up next we've got Galicia.
All right, greetings.
Greetings.
On 2 days ago, so on the 5th, I was driving from Las Vegas to LA, and the sky was just like, I don't know if it was the War of the Worlds or what going on, but it was especially near Baker area, getting closer to Barstow. I always feel like a lot of crazy energies over there, like something's going on. But there were just clouds that were hanging really low, chemtrails, all this stuff. But then all of a sudden, a rainbow showed up, like a little portal opening or something like that. And it was just like in the middle of all this, madness. Do you know what, if that was just random or if there was something communicating to me?
Well, there's a ship there.
Mm-hmm.
It's communicating with everybody there, isn't it? Yeah. So just I just feel like there's a Palladian ship that was there.
That's that's funny because even on my video I called out. I'm like, "There's the Pleiadians clearing out the energies," because there was a lot of stuff going on, and I took
Yeah,
a
they're
video.
just they can hear all the conversations, at least the public conversations. So
Mhm.
and they know how to tune their energy to clear the frequency the best of their ability, at least.
It's trippy. There's all these faces in the clouds. I took I got a video, but when I got home and watched it, you could see all these different beings. Like it's pretty wild. Okay, for my second question, I don't know why this came up for me to ask. I've been listening to the last year's all of our old webinars and different messages that had come through. And there was a life mentioned where I had drowned, and I don't know if it was my mom that drowned me, but I guess she had something to hide. There was some drowning traumas, some betrayals. I was wondering if you could tune deeper into that and let me know some more information when this life was or what happened.
When is not clear yet, but it does feel like there was like a relationship, like a lover was angry at you, and your mother kind of saw what was coming, but she didn't know what. But I guess you can say your mother kind of didn't do anything to intervene. Not that she knew that was going to happen, but she didn't do anything to intervene with like your partner just lost his mind, you can say. I think jealousy is what I get. So it does feel like it's a very primitive time period, though, like the Middle Ages time.
So she didn't stop it. Is that
Well,
what?
she didn't. Yeah, she didn't think it would be that bad, or
Mhm.
she didn't think it would turn into what it turned into. So yeah, I guess she thought this person was always going to be a good person. I guess not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
This is my
Putting
understanding.
puzzles together. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we've got Crystal. Crystal may have stepped away. So we'll go on to Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I had a vision or like part of a dream where I was like in this it was either a plane or like some kind of rocket, but I was landing and I looked out my window and it was like this beautiful buildings and very clean and white. It was like Earth. I didn't know if it was like Earth in the future or another Earth. I don't know. I just got like a glimpse of it.
Yeah, it's like another version of Earth.
Okay.
You could say it's a possible future for this world. But yeah, it does feel like you're a pilot.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh shit. It's easier to be a pilot than there than it is here. You have all these nonsense to make things difficult. There, it's just if you want to fly, you could just fly.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like a rocket. It seemed kind of small, like a ship, like a spaceship, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was.
Probably more like a flying vehicle for you, yes.
Yeah. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, cool. All right, my second question. I'm kind of connecting to sacred geometry right now, and I kind of opened up the top chakras, like in the Tree of Life. I was watching something on the Gaia channel of sacred geometry, and it really resonated with me with the net. I didn't know what my work was with sacred geometry.
Well, it does seem like you hid some of your knowledge within sacred geometry due to the times, that you're like you would draw symbols or you keep things hidden due to like the Middle Ages, things of that type. Even ancient Greece. So you kind of couldn't talk the normal language that you'd like to, as you can't do now.
Oh.
So you can say you use symbols, you used a different type of dialect, you can say. It does seem like you actually spoke Latin at one time.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Huh.
So you're unlocking codes there. Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. All right. Thank you. Blessings.
Yeah, thank you. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I'm really interested since, like you were mentioning, you guys don't usually come through. What's my connection with Orion or your collective?
It is a place where you dealt with a lot of draconian beings. You weren't looking for them, but that's where they were. Many of them were. So you can say you learned a lot about this galaxy from your Orion visitations. You learned a lot. It's kind of like going into a marketplace where a lot of beings are insane. So you're just visiting. So there are places that are very calm and friendly, and other places that are like your planet, as you mentioned earlier. So you kind of kept to yourself, but eventually you found your place there to live, to observe, you can say. So.
Yeah, that makes sense, especially with what I'm feeling lately about this planet. So
yes.
My next question is, last week I was connecting with the Pleiadians for some healing and my schoolwork, and I'm just wondering, I've still felt them around and been calling them in throughout the week, and I just wanted to know if there were any messages about that or from them.
Well, they work with your heart chakra. It seems like there's a lot of, like, when you're around others, they kind of, sometimes you pull, your empathic ability pulls in their energy into yours. And you can say sometimes you feel you're kind of a little bit blocked sometimes. So they're doing the best releasing that you can, but it's like you're always absorbing energy information. So yeah. Kind of like a fan. It was like you're a vacuum, kind of. But you're like in a fan form, but you're pulling in information constantly. They're constantly.
Yeah, I heard it referred to as a generator recently, and that made a lot of sense to me, just pulling the energy in and then.
Yes. Well, you're, as a gray, you would analyze everything. So you still have that side of you still working. Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
And you can work 24 hours a day and never sleep, and
now you're calling me out.
Yeah, that's
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, very cool. I get so many downloads listening to other people's stories. I gotta validate these one of these days.
Yes.
All right, very cool. Up next, we're going back to Crystal.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Any messages from your collective to me?
There's a lot of feline energies that are assisting you. There's a lot of Andromeda energies that are assisting you, and I do feel like this is your last incarnation on this version of Earth, at least. But you are bringing law and order here, the best of your ability.
Wow. So am I going back home?
Yes, I don't think you need this experience anymore, from what they say, at least.
I feel that all the time. It's funny that you say
Yeah,
that.
because you feel that you're just kind of running into a wall with other, situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me make this one count.
Yeah. But you are doing everything you can.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's my connection to your collective?
You can say with the Orions, you do feel, yes, it's not simple. I mean, it's not perfect where we are, but at least there you can be yourself, and you can go somewhere, at least in the constellation, where you can feel like you can live out your lives. And of course, this world is an experiment. Of course, there's different versions of this world. So sometimes, yes, you bring a fractal of yourself at one of these versions to try it out, see where it goes. But yeah, where the Orion, you do go back there quite often. So, like you're hanging.
Not as a human being, but you just come and take a peek. It sounds like.
With Orion or
Yes.
with Earth?
With Orion.
No, you're there quite often, it seems.
Oh, okay.
There's part of you that's there observing, and that's where the nightlife is. That's where it's happening.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Yuli.
Greetings. My first question is any messages for me at this time?
It feels like you're clearing out your daughter's energy. She does seem like she's kind of behaving more, at least from our point of view. I feel like she's in a school classroom, listening instead of trying to teach the teacher. So I guess she realized she kind of overstepped her bounds. So she's figuring it out. And she did try to come back into your world, though.
I know she did, and especially at these times, because it's Christmas and we are feeling very intense what happened last year. So we're still clearing all that stuff.
Yeah, clearing out the boyfriend's energy will help her. She's a little bit confused about it still, it seems.
Okay, well, thank you. And my next question is related to, that I've been feeling kind of like, is a possibility that this is my last reincarnation too? Because, I'm kind of
Well, I
like...
do. Well, I see you somewhere as I don't know, as a fairy being somewhere. Doesn't mean it's going to be this world, though. It just feels like you're going to go with the elemental beings.
Yeah.
Be happy with them and paint everything and add colors everywhere and just kind of be done with this world.
Yeah, I feel kind of done. I was telling my son, I'm done with this. I don't think I want to have more kids. I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Well, you're doing but this life you will accomplish what you're here to accomplish. So as long as you feel like you're accomplished here,
I feel that.
Of course, you have some time still here. So
yeah, I'm enjoying every day the most I can.
I just see you painting a lot somewhere.
Yeah, I like to paint, and it makes sense. Yes. Well, blessings. Thank you.
Yes,
okay, blessings. Lessons learned. Up next we got Sahara. Oh, I seem to be having technical difficulties all night tonight. Hopefully she figures her situation on her end. But we have to move on to Lunel.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So my first question is, what's the energy like with my relationship with my grandma Yoko? There seems to be like a echo.
How about now? Gears now.
Sorry, let me say that one more time.
Yes, go ahead.
So yeah, what is the energy like with my relationship with my grandma Yoko?
Sister energy. You've also been twin sisters in your past lives. It's been she's like a fairy being that comes around you. So it's like it's something that's been elemental realms. You've been somebody you've been connected to her for quite some time. I see her as very small though. It takes like she just takes a little form.
Interesting.
Yeah. But she's really pretty giddy.
Interesting. And my second question is there any messages for me?
Just continue what you're doing, of course, and just like you're just concentrate on what you want to manifest as usual. So like you're clearing out the energy, like your parents, your connection there, like so they're not blocking you or any like family lineage just getting in the way. So, but your sister's energy, I believe, is still with you pretty strong, which is she's helping you through this, what I can see. So.
Okay, so it's not like a draining energy.
Not anymore. So like it's improved.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yes, of course. All right.
Thank you. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we're going back to Sahara.
Hi. Can you hear me now? Can you
Yes, I
hear me?
believe there's two of yes, it's echoing though.
Is that better?
Yes, there's like two of you here.
Yeah, it's a Gemini call.
How about now? It's not going too well over there.
We try and hopefully figure this out. We still have a few more people to go, so
yes. You might need to just type it.
Yeah, you might have to type in.
It doesn't look like it's working.
It sounds like you're in like outer space right now. So you might have to type it in. So we'll go and move on for the time being, and I'll read the questions from the chat if that works for you, Sarah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Up next, we've got Christy.
Greetings, Orion Council.
Greetings.
Okay, so my first question is, what is my role with the Orion Council?
Teacher, school teacher. Of course, you go on many missions also, but not everybody's aware of what you're. Of course, they're not supposed to know what you're on. You go on covert missions. It seems. But it seems like you're right now on Orion. You're having a lot of leisure time, which is good.
Leisure time, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so my second question is, my friend wanted me to ask about this. My friend Kelly, she's wanting to take the QHHT hypnosis session, and because she takes a lot of medication and everything, so she's wanting to know if taking that hypnosis, just like a session, will that be helpful for her releasing some of the effects of medication?
Well, we're not sure if she'll be able to even be able to, hypnotize her or to put her into a state. Possibly, it's not 100% on that.
Oh, really?
But it will help, yes. But it feels like she'll
It
have
will-
trouble going, into the subconscious.
Yeah, at first for maybe a lot of sessions or something.
Yeah,
maybe
it
more
feels.
than.
Yeah, but she might be able to still connect consciously. Like if they talk to her, she can do like a conscious connection. So I feel like she'll get something out of it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will let her know. Thank you.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we've got Premium.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is related to all the angel numbers that I've been seeing recently. They've been showing up like a lot in my face, like things that I would look and instantly it would switch from like 222 to 2223, or I would see like 444 I'd pop up in like, a number in a video game repeatedly. So I wanted to ask, what is the message trying to be conveyed through those numbers?
Well, some of it's you're closing out old timelines, like an old job or an old situation. Yeah, it can also be connected to your sister's energy also. I feel like your sister's energy is connected to number 9. So if you see a 9, it's probably her. But also your guides are just showing that they're just popping up. Your angels are just always, like they're cooking for you. They're cooking up a reality for you. They're making things for you, things like that. So
very interesting, very cool.
Like walking in a garden or something like that. So so when you see a number, just go by what you feel from it. Also, if it's not saying anything, just that's okay. But it just shows that your guides are obviously there.
Okay.
So just want to keep your hopes up.
Okay, sounds good. And then my second question, my little sister, she wanted to ask, why does she love animals so much, like all types of animals? She wants to be a veterinarian. She loves all these animal toys, and she wants to ask, what is the connection with that love?
Well, I did see lifetimes in Africa where she's around, in the forests or jungles, and she just was around. She grew up in tribes in her past, so she can talk to monkeys. She just can talk to animals. So just basically like what do you call it, Dr. Doolittle? Talk to animals. So those are alien lifetimes where she was talking to animals. She just it's like she can't live without them, which is good. So it just says she's basically an animal humanitarian.
Wow.
So she's just there she understands their rights, and they speak to her every now and then, but yeah. they know that she's on their side.
Well,
Even
that's
like
very interesting.
like snakes can sometimes bite somebody, but she'll understand why you did it and things like that. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, thank you. Blessing.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Very cool. I got Sahara's questions right here. Her first question, she says, "What is my connection to Marilyn Monroe, please? And does she have any messages for me?"
Oh, Marilyn Monroe feels like you're a mentor to her in previous lifetimes. I would say also you were kind of like a spirit guide to her in this lifetime, at least for a short time. It feels like she was very difficult to communicate with, but it feels like you had some of your energy with her to protect her. Was as long as she could handle it. She kept moving her guides around. So, but you can say there is a soul connection there for sure. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Her second question: Did I time travel 2 nights ago to help a singer who died last winter transition safely and lovingly this time? Thank you so much.
Yeah, so you can say the energy I get from that, you kind of, from what I see from the guides, you kick that beings out of this reality into where it needed to be because it was stagnant, it was stuck. So you help that being move on. It was wandering around in circles. So you help. They called you in because nothing else is working. So blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next we got Chris, or I believe we did Christy.
Yes.
Did we? Oh, okay. I'm getting all messed up on my list. We've got Ryan.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Just curious, who makes up the Orion Council? I assume you're all reptilian. Do you have not just positive beings? Is there also negative or dualistic beings that make up the council?
There's all kinds of beings, but we're more of the positive energies that are here.
Okay, that's good to know. First question is, I know I have a lot of reptilian reincarnations, and I just want to know if you can go through them a bit and tell me how many reptilian ones I've had, either positive or negative, and how far back do I go, and anything notable significance.
Well, there's like a few thousand lifetimes of it, and your lineage goes back billions of years. But
wow,
you didn't have that many incarnations. I mean, you've had incarnations, you've been a positive reptilian in your past. I mean,
yes, I know that.
It helps you in this incarnation, so you do bring a lot of that with
And when you say billions of years ago, you're talking about my Anunnaki reincarnations?
Oh, they're draconian.
Oh, draconian.
It wasn't all just.
That's not good.
Some of those Anunnaki. Yeah.
Those weren't positive.
Well, there's some positive draconians. Not all.
Very few. Okay, and so anything notable in my positive reptilian reincarnations?
Oh yeah, you've been a leader. I would say, I mean, obviously it's a reptilian race, but they show you as a commander, but like for peace treaties.
Was I involved with the Orion Wars, I assume?
Yes, you got pulled into it. You weren't looking for it.
Oh,
you got pulled in like many others did.
Right. Yeah.
You fought with squid beings.
Okay.
Space squids.
That's interesting. And also, just one quick question. Last question is about any messages for me in terms of my spiritual development, especially with these Anunnaki beings who refuse to leave my consciousness. I'm sure you're aware of my situation, or could be.
Well, it seems like you're clearing out your Anunnaki DNA, it feels like.
Yes.
So it does you're doing it where you can keep your sanity, but that's where you're getting a lot of assistance. They're slowly healing it so you can get on with your life. So it's just been a lot of clutter with it. As you know,
Yes.
There's been it's just old DNA from the past. It's kind of like having a grandfather stuck to you.
Okay.
So you're removing lineage that just doesn't want to go, as you know.
All right. Thank you. Any final words of wisdom for me?
Connected to the sun energies are good for you.
Okay.
You don't have
Thank
to be
you
out there physically, but just the
Right.
sun vibrations.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, I've got Bradden's questions. His first question, he says, "Greetings, Orion Council. Do you have any messages for me? Thank you."
It does seem like your timeline will reach to what you're looking for. Just obviously there's some clutter like with the job situation, but it feels like either it looks like you will achieve what you're looking for over time. Might not be exactly, but it's still better than the opposite of. But you are spiritually, you are advancing, of course. I just see you around the fifth dimension energies. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. The second question: are there any other messages for me from yourselves or the tall whites around me? Thank you and blessings.
The tall whites, yes, they're connected to your chakras, of course. Your crown chakra, they do give you messages from astral, of course, to they show the hybrid children you're assisting with that, but also those are incarnating here, so you're bringing your knowledge to those that are planning on incarnating here. So you're involved with preparing many that are planning to come here. There's like a few thousand actually. Blessings.
Yeah, blessings. Up next, we've got Tristan.
Greetings, Orion Council.
Yes, greetings.
I've been dealing with my mother's energy for quite some time, and my question, I'm still dealing with it. Is this preventing me from doing other things? Like, is it distracting me, or is this just I kind of thought, okay, no, I can help her with this? It's like she's not herself these days, so.
Well, there's a contract there, so yeah, it is kind of waning on your timeline a little bit, but because she kind of needs you, that's why.
Okay.
But it's not like blocking you completely. No, it might be slowing things down.
Okay, good. Yeah, but it's not okay. I'm not putting completely my life aside to deal with it. Okay.
No.
Good. Okay. The other question was, I was listening to this woman who channeled Jesus, and it was very interesting. The question is on how much does the person channeling affect the channel? Because she used this example of something that I know is kind of a half truth, where there's truth in what she said, but the actual circumstances around it isn't quite. It's like, no, that wasn't really what was going on. But the moral of the story is a good moral. So I was like, okay, that's just she herself has heard that part of the story. She hasn't heard the other one. So Jesus isn't going, well, true or not. He's saying that it's true for this purpose. So of course I'll say it because for her it's true. We kind of want, if we're listening to Jesus, we want the absolute truth of everything. So the question is that an accurate way of viewing of, like, it's a combination of the person channeling and the channel going to the person. So we can listen with a grain of salt for the specifics and look for the truth in terms of the message behind it.
Yes, that's true, but some do interfere with their ego. And so that's not always gonna happen. For some it does occur, especially when dealing with Jesus all the time. Because some that challenge Jesus feel like they are Jesus, or whatever that's going on with them.
Actually, yeah, with her it's a bit of a, she hides it, but there's a lot of
there's a fight there.
Yeah, okay.
Which is healing herself. So it's seeing her and Jesus battle it out, you could say. That's what it looks like.
Well, she's the one that has the mouth and the voice, so I wonder who's gonna win.
He's telling her a lot of stuff I don't think she wants to hear, but she needs it. So it's something she's working out with herself. She's just doing it publicly.
Thank you so much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Just hearing the name Jesus makes me think of a psyop.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Up next we've got Ketamine.
Yes, hello.
It's greetings.
Thanks. Do you know those people from Taygeta?
Slaves, we know some of them. What about them?
Well, in the recent session, one of their speaker or communicator, he took the time to explain how actually it's about nutrition, how actually the meat is good and eat less fruits, probably some vegetables. Um, and somehow I'm puzzled because, on the other hand, I have the other channel, Medical Medium, which is, they're both like some sort of channel.
Yes.
And I'm kind of puzzled because they both come from outside this world. One says eat meat and less fruits. The other one says try to heal without meat and with less sugar. And
Well, there's different perspectives. That's all. So you just connect to the perspective that works for you. Some are that are from the Orion. They're just getting them. Some that just they get that message because they need meat in their diet. That's all. It's just not a message for you. That's all.
So it's up to what I resonate.
Just do it. Yes, work with what works with you. It seems like it's working now. So, yeah, just continue it.
Yeah. So how is my health now? Do I have to check on something or?
Only thing we're seeing is iron levels are a little low. That's all.
Low. That means I have to eat something that's red or
just something with iron or iron vitamins or something around those lines.
Okay, supplements with iron. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can research it, see how you feel.
What is that?
Just research it.
Yeah. Okay. Any other message for me?
Just yeah, with your diet, it does feel like you do feel like you get sensitive, which is okay, but you can get very sensitive, as you probably know. So, but that's okay though.
Well, sensitive in the sense of being able to clean my heavy energies and.
Yes, exactly.
That's normal. So I have
That's
to.
not a bad thing, though. No.
Anyone has to go through this, no? Like this.
Not really. No, many people have heavy energies, and they're not. No.
Okay.
So it's okay.
But sensitivity is not an inherent part of every being.
Not really. Some people aren't sensitive to anything.
Yes, but like sensitivity in the sense of being, I don't know, clairvoyant,
No, a lot of people are not clairvoyant. No.
You're talking sensitivity or vulnerability?
I don't know what we're talking about. I think we need to move on. It's okay.
Thank you very much.
Blessings.
Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got KR. Well,
yes,
I
move on.
thought they just popped into the room, but if that's the case, up last this evening we have me. Unless KR would like to ask
No,
something.
we just to move on. Yeah. We need to go.
Well, thank you again, Orion Council, for coming in. For my first question, Monday was a real interesting day, where I felt synchronized with everything around me. It's like the perfect place at the perfect time. Like so many times that it couldn't be called coincidence. And I'm not sure if, it had to do with the astrology or energies of this past Monday, or if it was, more going into the flow state. Either way, I'd like to know how to experience that feeling of I'm right where I need to be, Can you clarify this Monday anomaly so I can better understand how to tap into that feeling of oneness on a regular basis?
That's going to happen when it happens, because
right.
I mean, it didn't release. Not it's like some people have good days, some people have bad days. So
That's
just
how it felt, right?
Yeah, you're just at alignment with the universe, that you're where you need to be, and just kind of giving you acknowledgement you're in the right place. So
yeah, it happened like a half dozen times on Monday, and when I punched out for work, the time on the clock showed my birthday. When I see my birthday on the clock, stuff like that.
It's just showing you that this is where you need to be. This all obviously it could be much different, but either way, it's where it needs to be.
Yeah, that's the kind of feeling I'd like to have more so, Yeah, regardless of my surrounding, but that feeling holding on to like I'm where I need to be at, like you're in that pocket, that flow. All right, well, thank you for that.
Yes.
My second question, do you have any messages of divine guidance for my upcoming road trip to Sedona?
You're just gonna obviously meet new people and just go into a new energy. Yeah, you feel more stronger. You'll feel like your power has gotten stronger, and I would say you would actually want it to last longer.
Yeah.
But it'll help you be yourself and help you just clear out a lot of blockages. Now, can you retain that when you go back home?
Yeah,
There's a
it's like
possibility of that.
shower and then it all just goes away.
I just feel like you'll be more relaxed than usual, which is good.
Yeah, definitely. All
Yeah,
right, very cool.
this is good. So,
All right. Well, thank you again.
All right. Yes.
Love, blessings.
Sending many blessings. Blessings to you all. Blessings. All right. Blessings.